What's going on, guys? So today's video should be an interesting one. If you're anything like me, I don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. Every morning I generally do a smoothie with, a bunch of fruit and some spinach in there. So I probably get close to hitting my fruits with everything I pack into the blender, but definitely not with the vegetables, especially since I don't necessarily like the texture that's created in my smoothie when I throw the spinach in there. I wouldn't say it necessarily affects the taste too much because I don't really believe that it does, but I know that they take up a lot of room, and so when it comes to like getting everything and getting my best bang for my buck, I know I'm not getting a whole lot of greens in the smoothie. I think a lot of people fall into that category, and so I feel like one of the big things that's been happening in supplementation lately is doing greens and doing a green supplement. And honestly, that's not a train I've been willing to jump on, simply because, like I said, the texture that's added to my smoothie isn't the greatest. And when you look at the powders that these greens are, I'm not sold on those being able to taste good at all. And so I basically avoided it. But with that being said, one of my favorite supplement companies as far as taste of pre-workout protein, BCAAs, they always knock it out of the park. And so I figured, since they have it, if anybody's going to be able to make greens taste good, it's them, and that is Ghost Industries. This is the greens here. I don't know, I'm trying to get it to focus. This is a lime flavored, and I figured, that's a green fruit, and lime's pretty strong, so hopefully that's going to overpower the rest of the taste. So I figure, what better way to actually give you a true first impression than I'm going to try it for the first time on camera, and just to prove to you that this is on the up and up. It has not been opened yet, still sealed. Now, obviously you're gonna have to take my word for it that this is the first time I'm actually using these, but I feel like anybody that knows me knows that I'm not lying to you. So I'm gonna go grab a shaker cup with some water. I will come back, I'm gonna open this on camera, I will put it in on camera, and then I will taste it on camera. Okay guys, I'm back with my shaker cup. I got some water in here. I'm gonna set this over here so that I can still open this on camera, so you can see that I haven't opened it yet. And that's gonna be pretty interesting, since obviously I only get one shot at this, so there may be some mess up, screw ups in this part of it, because obviously I can't edit too much of this. All right, here we go. So this is one thing that I've always loved about Ghost, and I honestly don't know why other companies don't do this. They have this little thing built in so that the scooper actually sits right at the top all the time, so that you don't have to go digging through it, especially with something like this, because let's be honest, those look kind of nasty. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It doesn't smell the greatest, and it's definitely got a weird, funky texture to it. I kind of want to lick my fingers, but I don't think that's a good idea. So we're just gonna shake it up. All right. Well, here goes nothing, right? Okay, so it's not bad. I can definitely taste the lime, but I can also taste the greens as well, which isn't, that's not a bad thing. Obviously you're gonna taste it, but it's not overwhelming. It's not like there's a little bit of an aftertaste, I would say, but it's not bad. Like, I could easily just drink this way and I'd be okay with that. Yeah, this is more or less what I expected from Ghost. They nail flavor better than any other supplement company I've ever used, and that's why as far as pre-workout and everything else goes, I pretty much don't use anything else, because especially this day and age, when ingredients are more or less the same across the board with all pre-workouts, it comes down to taste, and like I said, I think they do taste better than anybody else. So yeah, I like these, believe it or not. While it does taste good, I don't think I would continue to drink it solo. And not because of the taste, but just because it'll be easier to just throw a scoop of this in with my smoothie, get more greens in with that, and then kind of not have to worry about it for the rest of the day. So I think that'll be what I do, but it does taste good. I could drink it just like this and be fine with that. I'm just looking to kind of be more economical with how I do it, and I think it makes sense to just dump it in the smoothie. So yeah, I'm impressed. That being said, let's talk about a couple more things. As far as price, they do have a superior product, and so you do pay a premium for that. As far as the greens are concerned, it was $44 shipped, which is like $1.40 a serving. So that's not bad. It's just a little bit above average for what you would get for like a pre-workout. But the one thing that does have me concerned is I spent a good 30 to 45 minutes on the internet trying to find out what the conversion of these grams to serving sizes was, and I can't find it anywhere. And so while that's not necessarily a big deal, it is kind of frustrating because you can't keep as accurate track of how many servings you're actually getting of greens because it's measured out in grams. So actually, if anybody out there knows, leave me a comment and let me know, because I would be interested to see, and maybe I just didn't focus on the research enough to find out what it says, but it definitely doesn't list it on Ghost's website, and any other website I looked at as far as like looking at green supplementation, I couldn't figure it out. So if you know, let me know. And then one thing that's actually kind of cool that really doesn't have much to do with the supplement itself is that Ghost actually plants a tree for every bottle of greens that's purchased. So you can kind of do your part to help rebuild the environment by, buying these greens. So that's kind of cool. All right, guys, so that's the video. I'm not necessarily gonna call this a review because there's not too much I can review just yet. So kind of more of a first impressions taste test. But like I said, I do think it tastes pretty good. So maybe what I will do is once I finish this off, I'll do another video with like my final thoughts and whether or not I'm gonna keep taking it. And I'll let you guys know. But anyways, if you like the video, guys, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and we will talk to you in the next one. Peace.